President recognizes Senator Knollenberg.
Yeah, thank you, Madam President. I'm here today because I lost a friend. Many of us knew this friend. We all consider him to be a friend. He's a friend that is part of my family. He was a friend that we associated together as business. I was a client of his, he was a client of mine. We were friends in a social setting. He's somebody that I've known for over 35 years. My friend is Paul Welday. I woke up this morning about 5:15, looked at my phone and started to see some of these messages come to me. And at first, I didn't believe it. He's 57 years old. And as these messages started to come in, I had tears in my eyes. I felt like a dagger was put through my heart. And I don't have many people that I can say this about, other than my mom and dad, my wife, and my brother. This person was a part of our family. You know, we're all involved in politics here. And many of you know that my dad was involved in politics going back to the 1970s. And you may wonder how I got involved in politics. And you may assume that it was because of my father. And that was not the case at all. It was because of Paul Welday. He encouraged me to run for precinct delegate. He encouraged me to run for county commissioner, and frankly, I didn't even know what a county commissioner did back then. He encouraged me to run for state rep, and the rest is history. Obviously, my parents were very supportive of me, but they never pushed me. Paul Welday did. And I believe that he did because he saw something in me, and he wanted good people involved in politics, and he thought that I would fit that bill. He didn't just mentor me. I know he mentored a lot of you here in this room. And I owe my being here today to him. I mentioned that he was a business client of mine and I was of his. I sold my very first insurance policy to Paul Welday. And we weren't the cheapest. He did it out of faith to me and my family and helped me get started in my insurance career. I obviously returned the favor and became a client of his. And he was my dad's chief of staff for 16 years. My dad actually hired him shortly after college as a political director for the Oakland County Republican Party. We go back a long, long way. There's not many people that I had this type of relationship with that I can call a business partner, a social friend, a political friend, a family member. I told my wife this morning, and I mean, she wasn't even out of bed. And I just felt that I had to break the news to her. And my mother as well, woke her up as well. But this person was important to all of our family members. And many of us know Paul, but we also may know his wife, Val. And Paul leaves behind a 5-year-old daughter and also an autistic young man as well. He had a passion for autism. And you know, Paul's heart was in the right spot. And I can't believe I've not cried yet because that's what I did first thing this morning, but I just hope that we will all remember him. And I should just say also that he loved politics, he loved to debate, he knew his political issues frontwards and backwards, and he knew the pros and the cons, and I went to him on a number of issues trying to get a handle on what were the pros and cons of a particular issue, And he was very, I know, helpful to me, and I'm sure many of you, to understand all sides of issues. And as policymakers, we should understand all sides of issues. And he was one of those people that I went to understand these issues. And if you didn't agree with him, that was okay with him. He would agree to disagree with you. I know he's got a number of friends on the other side of the aisle. And he loved to debate. He loved the issues. And unfortunately, I don't think we see enough of that. Let's just agree to disagree sometimes. And he's a person that we all should remember. I'm going to miss him. I think our heart should go out to him, to his wife Val, which many of you know because she's currently working in the House for Representative Heisey, his family, his children, and thank you very much, and prayers out to Paul Welday and his family. Thank you.
Colleagues, may we please rise for a moment of silence for Paul Welday? Thank you.